Right, here I'm doing a video. This is handheld rather than tripod mounted, being recorded on a quite old now Samsung video camera. It's a proper video camera, but it does record to SD cards, with LED table lamps being used for lighting. Now, what we're looking at, it's the Piko Loco, numbered 2904. I think I call it number 11 in my series of locos. It had, when I bought it, lost the motion or valve gear from this side, and anyway I decided that for what I paid for it, it was one I could safely modify. I now have quite a box full of bits, a very American looking smoke box door which can be replaced, can't it? Buffer beams with steps which can be replaced, air tanks, chimney, just plugs into the top, and other things. Now, and the caps that go on there. They're very clever, our Piko, with these models. This is a basic 060 chassis, and what you notice when you take the saddle tank off is that you have a basic boiler underneath. You can see how it's been sprayed, and so you could have this as a tender loco with a boiler without the tanks on. That's like prototype practice, isn't it? You have a loco, you put a saddle tank on it, and you don't need to then have your bunker on the back of the cab. So it's close to prototype practice anyway. The other thing is that I have seen similar models to this with different sorts of tanks, but also with different shape. I guess you'd have a different shape. That has to slide back because it's slightly curved in. Cab. So the cab comes off. And there what we have is a boiler and chassis. The cab and the saddle tank have been taken off. I've got quite a big box of bits here, and I can now think about what I might do to create something else out of this. And I'm remaking this video. Why am I remaking the video? It's because I've had some problems with my software on the PC. I'm just going to flash over to that. That might appear somewhere else. This has now successfully, using Windows 10, downloaded some images and videos from another device, but I had a problem with Windows 10, GoPro and QuickTime. If you delete the GoPro and the QuickTime, just use Windows 10's built-in downloader, that works fine, but I'd been losing videos with the other software. I've solved the problem. If any of you out there get problems where videos are deleted before they're downloaded, then do look at what you've added to the system. So there we are, there we have it. There's the LED which formed a front lamp sitting in there, a nice big cast block in there, and you've also got the ends of some mini plugs, mini connector plugs, which would connect either to a chip to make it DCC, or I think potentially to a smoke unit if you wanted to have a smoke unit in there. I'm not quite how, but it's very much been designed with that sort of modular ability to be made into a range of different models, all from one basic chassis and boiler kit. Let's see where we get to with it.